all good to go. Okay. So we sit on our heels and slowly we're going to walk our hands in front of us on the mat and go into a child pose, keeping our bum on the heels and just opening the back, taking some time to relax. You can close your eyes. Put all of your weight on your legs. Open your fingers wide. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Going into a calm space. Relax. Focusing on your body and your breath. Next inhalation, you can walk your hands back and sit down on your heels. Put your hands on your legs, long back, roll your shoulders. Slowly with control. Are they making any noises? Follow any movement your body wants right now. Great. Now check that your shoulders are really low as possible, away from your ears, that you have a long spine, a long neck, and we're simply going to look down on our legs and put the chin as close possible to the chest to have a nice stretch on the neck, the back of the neck. And breathe. Every exhalation, can you feel the tension leaving your body? And then when you're ready, you can begin to move your neck one way, the other way, like your head is on a swing. Slowly with control. Don't forget to breathe. Great. Now place your hands in front of you, palms together in a prayer position. Interlace your fingers and do a little dance with your wrists to warm up the wrists. We're not going to use the wrist too much today, but only, during sun salutation, so they still need to be ready. Great. And now we're just going to go on our all fours. So place your palm under your shoulders, your legs, your knees under your hips. You can take your socks off if you still have them on, so you're not going to sleep later. Great. And now we're just going to do a cat and cow. So when you're going to inhale, look up and place your weight more on your hands than your knees. So you're just going to swing your body forward, look in front of you, and just by this movement, pressing your palm in the floor and looking up, it's going to make a natural bend in your back. Inhale. And then exhale, look down at your legs, round the spine, the back is going up. Rounding the spine as much as possible, like there is something pulling you to the ceiling. And then inhale, move your weight forward, look in front of you, open your heart forward, shoulder blades touching. And now just follow your breath. Exhale, look down, round the spine. Slowly with control, inhale, change the weight forward and look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful, guys. Can you feel any heat coming into the body? I turn off my mic. When you're ready, go back into your neutral position. And take a breath. Neutral position means that your spine is long. And then sit down on your heels. One more time into child pose. Great. And then walk your hands forward on the mat one more time. Great. Exhale when you go down. Have a little break here. Open the space in your back. Shoulder blades away from each other. Do you feel any difference from when we did the child pose at the beginning? Do you feel warmer? Nice. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes under. Put your hands on each side of your knees. Open your fingers and then lift your knees up. Ready to rise up. Lift your tailbone up. Keep a nice little bend in the knees. Round the spine and slowly go up as slowly as possible, vertebra per vertebra, neck last. And then you can step in front of your mat into a beautiful mountain pose. Press your feet down, fan your toes, root your feet in the ground. Don't forget to breathe. Shift your weight on your heels. Open your palms on each side of the body, looking forward. You're steady, you're a mountain, you're strong. Nothing can touch you. Shoulders away from the ears. The shoulders are really low. The heart is slightly forward. Look in front of you, steady gaze. In this position, you can energize your fingers. So you're just going to tense your fingers wide open and really long. Can you feel anything different? Can you feel more energy coming into your arms and your shoulders when you press? You tense your fingers like they want to go down away from the body. Then you can feel every connection from the fingertips to the arm, the shoulders, the neck, the back, because everything is connected. Breathe. Place your palms together in front of your chest in prayer position. Press your palms together slightly. Inhale. Long neck, long spine. Bend your knees. Exhale. Dive forward from the hips, keeping a long spine. And then place your stomach and your chest on your thighs with a really nice, generous bend in the knees. Open your shoulder blades on each side of the body. Hands on the floor. Open your fingers wide again, so you have a nice steady position. The toes are facing both of them forward. Long neck, relax the neck. You can look at your knees or close your eyes. Feel the fire coming into your thighs. Next inhalation, and bend the knees. Place your palms above your knees or under your knees. Lengthen the spine. Press the tailbone backward and the top of the head forward. And then slowly shift your weight forward. So your weight is not on your heels, but slightly more in the front of your feet. Look at your toes, so you have a long neck. Inhale. Exhale. Enjoy this little stretch in the back of the neck. Of the knees. If you sit a lot, you should feel a good release here. Shoulders away from the ears. Yes, many, beautiful. Great, beautiful back, Emily. Really good. And then next exhalation, you're going to bend your knees back into forward fold. Place your chest on your legs. Inhale, exhale, relax the neck. Then slowly we're going to put the left leg back and have a little break here. See if we have a good balance of the weight in our hands and in our foot, and front foot and back foot. Look in between your hands on the mat. Inhale, then exhale, place the right foot in the back, plank position. Great. Plank position, so you press your heels back like there is a wall behind you. Oh, that's a bit strong now. You can place your knees on the floor if you want to. And then slowly bend your elbows back, pointing back. And slowly go down. Chest going to meet the floor. Open your hands on each side of the mat, outside of the mat. Yes, exactly, Emily. Good. Look down at your mat, okay? So you have a long neck, shoulders away from the ears, and then slowly press the back of the feet on the mat. So you activate your legs, activate the bum, and then inhale, peel the chest up, and look at the top of your mat. Baby cobra. Steady. Exhale back down. Well done, guys. You can put back your hands on the mat, each side of your chest, elbows pointing back. Press into your hands and then back into all fours. Your hands are still pretty open, so your little fingers should touch each side of your mat. So you have place for your shoulders and your back to take more space. Great. From here, tuck your toes under. And slowly with control, we're just going to lift the knees from the mat. Whoop. Look in between your hands, breathe. Just engaging the core. The knees are not touching the floor. Press into your hands. Can you feel the fire coming in your abs, your thighs, your shoulders and your arms? And I'm talking at the same time. Exhale, put the knees back on the mat. Great. Let's do a downward facing dog, okay? So tuck your toes under still. And then we're going to do the same thing. You lift the knees, but this time we're going to lift the tailbone up, like the tailbone wants to say hi to the sky. And then back. So we press into our palms We keep a generous bend in the knees. We lengthen the spine as much as possible. Press the heels down. And boom, we're here. Beautiful, Emily. Maybe try to put your hands a bit more forward in front of you. Yeah, so you have more space. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Manit and all, it's beautiful back. Yeah. Now, Emily, try to send your tailbone backward now. So it's up and then it's back. So it's like yeah. See, I'm up, but then I'm back. So you see, it's like on the same line as my heels. But if you feel the space in your spine and your spine is long, then you're good to go. And then if you feel good, you can press your heels down and try to unbend the knees slightly, but careful. If you unbend the knees, you have to keep the long spine. So here, Emily, your spine is not long anymore. So keep your bend, yeah, here it's long. And then when it's long, if you cannot keep it long, when you unbend your knees, you know you go too far. Because all of the focus here, it's on the long spine. And breathe. Gorgeous, guys. Okay. Now let's lift your left foot and slowly, gracefully, you place it in between your hands, closer to your left hand, so it's following your hip, your left hip. Yeah, exactly. Great, guys. And now we're just going to slowly lift up and check our position on the ground. Great. So here we're just going to keep the left foot forward. And the right foot is going to be slightly open, but not much, okay? It's not facing the side of the mat. Just check when you feel comfortable. So usually on this posture, we keep the hips facing forward. But if your hips are not really forward, it's not a big deal. Just keep your right foot slightly open. And when you feel comfortable, then you're just good to go. Everybody's different. Great. Now we're just going to bend the left knee. As usual, we check that the knee is above our ankle, and we can only see our toes from here. So the knee is not hiding the entire foot, only until you see your toes. Beautiful, guys, amazing. And then we're going to breathe. When you exhale, you press your feet down and away from each other, lengthen the spine, and lift your arms up in a V shape. Open the space in your back, shoulders away from your ears. You are a victorious warrior. I just made it up, by the way, just with a V-shaped thing. Press your feet down and away from each other. Feel the energy. Tuck your pelvis under your stomach. Breathe. Steady gaze in front of your long neck. Great. Now place your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Okay. If you don't feel comfortable, you can simply put your hands on the beginning of your bum, just under your back. Yeah, this is good to go. And then you send your elbows back, pointing back. Okay, your choice. Inhale, and then dive forward, keeping a long spine into warrior, humble warrior. So your shoulders, your left shoulder is trying to say hi to your left knee. Stay here. Yeah, that's hard. Keep your balance. Both of your shoulders are facing the mat. Okay, Emily? So both of your shoulders are facing the mat. So you're not open on one side. Both of the knees, yeah. Look at your toes. Press your front foot in the ground. Keep your balance. Inhale. And then exhale. Press into your front foot and rise up. Whew. That's pretty good, right? Now you can put your hands on your waist. We're keeping the same position in your foot. Okay, great. Pretty good. Lengthen the spine. Now we keep both of the legs unbent, so both of the legs are lengthened. Inhale, press the feet down and away from each other. Lengthen the spine, long neck, shoulders going backward, heart going forward. Inhale, and then slowly exhale, dive forward, keeping a long spine. Slowly, slowly until you feel a nice little stretch in your front leg. When you feel it, you stay here. And then you breathe into the stretch. Enjoy. Keep your balance. Look at the front of the mat. Keep a long neck. Really good, guys. If you feel like screaming, you can scream. You're all on mute. You're fine. You're good. So much focus on your faces. This is pyramid pose, an easy version, but always the same goal into the stretch, the balance and the strength. Great. And then slowly press your feet down and rise up. Well done. Okay, now you're going to bend your left knee. Look in front of you, hips square to the front of the mat. And then we're slowly going to rise the left foot up, keeping a long spine. See if you can only put the toes of the right foot on the mat and try to keep your balance. Look in front of you on the floor, far away from you, and keep a steady gaze on a point somewhere in front of you to keep your balance. Keep a nice little bend in your left knee, okay? We're going into warrior 3. If you feel good here, you can try to dive forward and go into a T shape. Flex your right foot and go down. Beautiful. Warrior 3, amazing for balance and strength. Stay where you are, okay? If it's too much for you, you can keep your feet down. Oli, I'm so impressed, it's amazing. I know it's moving, but it's fine. It's not a big deal if you're moving. You can say there is wind in your room. It feels amazing. I want to stay here forever, but I feel bad for you guys. Okay, inhale and rise up slowly with control and grace. Amazing. Can have a little shake in your legs. I'm so proud of you. It's really good, guys. Do you remember the first time you did yoga and now? You have so much more balance. Your core is stronger, I guess. All right, let's simply do the other side. Easy peasy. Open this time the right foot forward and the left foot is slightly open in a 60-degree angle. It's like it's facing the left corner of the mat. Okay, good. So hips is pretty square to the front, but not a big deal if it's slightly open. We're going into a warrior 1. So bend your front knee. Again, check that it's above the ankle. Okay, great, good. Manit, you can try to open your legs a bit more, I think. You know, sometimes we put our legs too close to each other. You can walk your foot slightly more, yeah. See what's comfortable. Press your feet down, check that you can only see your toes. Press your feet down and away from each other. Inhale, rise your arms up in a V shape, shoulder blades almost touching, heart going forward. Enjoy warrior 1. Keep strong. You can open your fingers wide. Tense your fingers to feel the energy coming into the entire body. Inhale. Exhale, steady, balance. Really good. Tuck your pelvis under your stomach so you're not making a weird curve with your back. Interlace your fingers behind your back or place your hands at the beginning of your bum on your lower back. Point the elbows back and slowly lengthen the spine, shoulders going back. Exhale, go down into Humber Warrior. Right shoulder want to say hi to the right knee. Stay here. You can look at your left, no, this is a right foot. No, it's a left, yeah, left foot. Look down, relax the neck, inhale. Exhale, keep your balance. You're strong, guys, you can do it. Oh, I'm gonna fail. Okay, great. And then when you're ready, you can exhale, press the front foot into the ground to rise up. Really good. And now we're going into our pyramid. Lengthen both of the legs. You can put the legs a little bit closer together. It's going to be easier to do the pyramid pose. Great. Try to slightly square the hips forward. Press your feet down and away from each other as usual. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And slowly look down, dive forward only from the hips, keeping a long spine. And when you feel the stretch, you stay there. There is no pain here, only a nice little stretch, a release. Release. Inhale. Look at your toes. Exhale. And when you're ready, we're going into a nice transition into Warrior 3, the T shape. You're going to bend your right knee and then slowly rise the left foot, toe touching the floor. Bend slightly your right foot, don't forget your right knee, sorry. See if you can keep your balance. Steady gaze in front of you on the floor, long neck. And then if you feel good, flex your left foot, toes facing down, and then try to dive forward into a T shape. Hips square to the mat. So both of the hips and both of the shoulders are facing the mat. Really good. It's okay if this side is not like the other side. It's totally fine. It's totally normal. Breathe. Try again if you want to. And then when you're ready, slowly with grace, you can put back your right leg back and have a little jiggle with your legs. We're not done with the legs yet, guys. Okay. Just going to put the left foot forward again, so the other side. And then the right foot is going to look at the side of the mat. So this time it's on a 90-degree angle, hips facing the side of the mat. Great. Press your feet down and away from each other. Then bend your left leg, your left knee, again on top of the ankle. Check that you can only see your toes. Press your feet down, lengthen the spine, tuck the pelvis under the belly, shoulders away from the ears, and then open your hand, your arms on each side and look at your left fingertips. Warrior 2. We're doing every warrior today because you're warriors. Don't forget to press your feet down. Press the edge of your right foot down too. Don't forget the back foot. Inhale. Exhale. Heart going forward, shoulder blades saying hi to each other. Lengthen the front leg, both of the legs lengthened. Inhale. And then when you exhale, send your left fingertips forward. Yes, from the hips, perfect. I can't really see you, Emily, but I guess you got it. So we are in the middle, and then up we switch our weight forward, and then we're slowly going into a triangle shape. So your left hand is next to your left knee. So you don't put any of your weight. Okay, Oli, so there is no weight. You are trying to use your core. You're a beautiful line. I'm going to go on the side so you see that my body stays in the same line. See, it's all in the same line. So this is the same position, but looking at me on the side. You open your heart forward, both of the shoulders on top of each other in the same line. So really open. It's beautiful. So you're not collapsing forward, opening backwards. Beautiful. Amazing, guys. It's really great. Emily, can you check if your toes are facing the side? Yeah. Great. And then when you're ready, inhale, press your feet down and back up. Woohoo! Great job, guys. You can put your hands on your waist and then open the other foot this time. So the right foot looking on the top of your mat and the left foot is facing the side of your mat. Great. Hips facing the side. Press your feet down and away from each other. Bend your right knee on top of the ankle. Activate the legs, lengthen the spine, tuck the pelvis under the belly, and then lengthen the arms, open the arms on each side and look at your right fingertips. Heart going forward. Shoulder blades saying hi to each other slightly. Shoulders away from the ears as much as possible. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Really good, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Lengthen both of the legs this time. Lengthen your legs. Great. Inhale. Inhale. Keep a long spine. Send your right fingertips forward. Yes, really good. And then slowly you're going to dive on the side from your hips. Put your right hand in front of your right knee into your triangle shape. Open the shoulders. It's like the left shoulder is trying to go backwards. Heart going forward. You can look down at your toes or you can look up. Just have a try and see what's the best for you and your neck. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget to press your feet down. And then slowly with control, press your right foot down and rise up. Good. Put your hands on your waist. And this time both of the feet are going to look on the side. So both of your toes are looking on the same side. Good. Lengthen the legs and then move your feet slightly inwards. So your toes, not a lot, just like this, so your toes say hi to each other. Okay, then put your weight on your heels. You can slightly bend the knees, just a little bit, just a micro bend. Then inhale and place your hands just on your back, just in fingers on the beginning of the bum, but your palms is at the end of your back. Elbows facing back, which is going to help you open your heart forward, and shoulder blades touching. This is quite a weird position, I know. You can bend your knees slightly so you're sure you're not going to hurt yourself. Inhale, lengthen the spine, long neck, look forward, and then slowly dive forward from the hips, keeping a long spine. And then when you're halfway, just stay there into a kind of an L shape with your body. and look down. You can look at the mat in the middle of your feet so you have a long neck. Inhale. Exhale. You can try to unbend your knees if there is no pain there. If there is any pain, keep a little bend in your knees. Great, guys. If you feel this is too easy, you can place your hands behind your knees, keeping a long spine, crown of the head going forward, and your weight is still on your heels, and the tailbone is going backwards. So it's kind of a halfway lift, but with open legs. Yeah, you look amazing, guys. Really, really good. Shoulders away from the ears, always. I just remember because I see Manit's beautiful position. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to, you can slide your hands even more close to your feet and see how you can dive even more forward, or you can stay in the same position. And if you can also put your hands on the floor. Yeah, that's good. Really good. Great. Now we're just going to rise up, press your feet down, slowly with control. Okay, take your time. Good. And now we're going to do quite a hard little position, okay? We did it before, but it's a bit hard. So you're going to open your legs just so your feet are more open than your hips. So see, my hips are here. I'm just going to open my legs really slightly more than my hips. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good, guys. And then this time my toes don't want to talk to each other anymore, so they're going to open slightly out. Really good. Lengthen your spine. Put all of your weight in your heels again. I'm thinking what's the easiest way? I knew a way to go down really easy. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, put your hands on your waist, and then we're simply going to do a squat, okay? So put your weight on your heels and then slowly sit down on the squat. Halfway and then stay there. Whew. Warming our thighs. Going down, 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 down. And then place your hands on your knees. Yes, and then continue to go down on your squat until, yes, pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, do you have a pillow somewhere? Emily's laughing. Okay, get a pillow, guys. Sorry, I should have told you before. I didn't realize this is so hard. Up. So I take 2 pillows because I'm lazy. Up, and I'm just going to sit down on my pillow like a squat. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Great, guys. Yeah, you sit down on your pillow, open your knee on each side. Yeah, good. Toes facing out, lengthen the spine. Place your elbows inside your knees, and then put your hands into a prayer position. Yes, it's pretty hard, I know, but it's really good for your lower belly and for your core. Lengthen the spine. Look at the floor in front of you. So pretty, but not too close to you, so you have a long spine. Good. So your elbows and your knees are pressing against each other. Breathing from your lower belly. Breathe. I can see Manit said you hate me right now. It's okay, I can take it. Great, guys. And now you can simply sit down totally on the floor and then put pillows on each side of your body, because we're going to simply open on a butterfly. If you don't need pillows, it's fine if you don't feel any pain. So put your feet together, legs together. Press your palms into your knees, lengthen the spine. And then slowly open your knees on each side. Sole of the feet finding each other. Boom, butterfly, beautiful butterfly, ready to. If you feel any pain, you can put pillows under your thighs. Okay, great. Lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. And then if you feel like it, you can press your elbows again against the knees. Put your hands under your ankles. Yes, and then slightly dive forward, putting a really nice little pressure into your legs. Okay, just be gentle, really soft. Don't forget to have a long spine. Shoulders away from the ears is good, guys. Enjoy. It's a half active, half inactive pose. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Then inhale back up. You can take the pillows off. Whoop. And then we simply going into our staff pose. So one more time, put the legs together, palms on your knees, lengthen the spine, and then lift the right leg up, flex the foot, and then slowly with control, place the right leg on the mat. It's harder than it looks like, right? And then the other leg up and on the mat. Place your hands under your knees, lengthen the spine as much as you can. If it's too hard, you can put your hands under your thighs instead. Lengthen the spine, look at your toes, flex your toes. Roll your shoulders away from the ears, back and down. Press your legs down. Can you feel any tension in your back, in your shoulders, in your legs? Inhale. Exhale. And then you're simply going to bend your knees, sole of the feet going on the mat. Lengthen the spine. And then press your belly and your chest on your thighs. And simply give yourself a hug. You can put your chin on your knees. Open the shoulder blades away from each other. Open the back. You can have a little break here. And then back up. Put your hands behind your knees. And slowly with control round your spine. And slowly go on the floor. Great. Long spine, long neck, shoulders away from the ears. Taking a great position here. Now we're going to lift the knees, legs still together. Place your hands on your knees, and we're just going to do a little back massage, doing circles with our knees, pressing the lower back into the mat thanks to this position. One way, the other way, take your time and breathe. Find the spot. You can do big circles, little circles. You can slightly open your legs. Just have a little play. Great. Now you're simply going to put back the sole of the feet on the floor. And then slowly with control, you're going to open your knees on each side into a butterfly pose. And then the sole of the feet are going to touch each other, kind of a prayer position before your feet. Great. If you have any pain, place your feet a bit more away from you in a diamond shape. Okay? So have a little play and send your feet a bit more away from each other in a diamond shape and see how it feels for your legs, your hips, and your lower back. And when you find a spot, a good position when you have no pain, just stay there, place your hands on your belly and have a nice little breathing in and out, slowly with control. You can close your eyes. Simply feel the movement of your belly with your breath. Then when you're ready, put the legs back together, knees facing the ceilings. Send your soles of the feet closer to your bum. And then you're going to keep your knees touching each other, but you're going to walk your feet away from each other on each side of the mat. So your knees are touching, yes, knees touching, thighs touching, but feet away from each other on each side of the mat to close the hips. And again, have a breath here. Great. Now slowly walk your feet back together in the middle of the mat. Then open your hands on each side of the body away from each other. Yes. Then press your heels down, lift your tailbone up, and place your bum on the right side of the mat, and then send your knees on the left side of your body. The knees are going on the left side of the body, legs touching each other, and then look at your right hand. And then relax. You can close your eyes, enjoy the twist. Now look up at the ceiling, send your knees back facing the ceiling. Press your heels down, lift the tailbone, swing your bum to the left side of the mat, and send the knees on the right side of the mat. And then look at your left hand and relax your legs, relax your back. Check that both of your shoulders are touching the mat. And relax, breathe. Relax your arms, relax your jaw and your forehead. Then lift your knee up, facing the ceiling. Put your arms on each side of the body, palms facing up. And then lift your right leg up, flex your foot, and slowly as possible, lengthen the leg and place it on the mat. And then other side, lift the left foot up, flex the foot, and lengthen the leg, and then place it slowly next to the other leg. Then you can open your legs slightly, toes facing away out, long neck, shoulders away from the ears. You can close your eyes or have a safe, nice, easy gaze on the ceiling. Let go everything. Relax. And feel your own weight on the floor, melting with the floor. Now, if you want to, you can lift your arms above your head on the floor and then have a little stretch. Like you're waking up. And then when you're ready, you can simply rotate on one side of your body into a fetal position. You can use your arm as your pillow and have a little break here, coming back slowly to your room. You can keep your eyes closed. Notice any noises coming from your room and outside of your room, the temperature of the room, the feeling of the floor, texture, the colors, the light. And then when you're ready, you can go into your favorite sitting position. I meet you there, take your time. Great. Now you can place your hands in a prayer position and place your thumb against your bone in the middle of your chest. You can close your eyes and try to feel your heartbeat. Always this nice, steady, comfortable heartbeat. Thank you so much, guys. Namaste.